The iPhone 17 Pro and Google Pixel 10 Pro are two of the most talked about phones this year, and for good reason. Both are compact, powerful, and designed to compete directly with each other. But how do they compare when we look at the details? The Pixel 10 Pro keeps a very similar design to last year's Pixel 9 Pro. It still has the flat aluminum frame, Gorilla Glass 2 on the front and back, and the familiar camera bar across the back. Since people already liked the look, Google hasn't changed much. The iPhone 17 Pro, on the other hand, continues using a titanium frame, but this time the big change is the rear camera setup. Instead of a small square module, Apple is switching to a wider camera bar that covers about a third of the phone's back. It feels inspired by the Pixel's design but on a larger scale. In size, the Pixel is slightly thicker at 8.6 mm compared to the iPhone's 8.3 mm. But the iPhone is still smaller and lighter overall. Apple also adds two hardware features you won't find on the Pixel: a customizable action button and a capture button designed for the camera and Apple's new visual intelligence software. Google keeps it simple with power and volume buttons. When it comes to colors, the iPhone has its classic titanium shades: black, white, natural, and one special edition color. The Pixel lineup is more colorful, with options like indigo, frost, lemongrass, jade, porcelain, and more. Both phones have 6.3-inch OLED displays with refresh rates up to 120 Hz. The iPhone uses a Promotion Liquid Retina XDR screen, while the Pixel has a Super Actua OLED. Brightness is where they compete fiercely. The iPhone may reach 3000 nits, but the Pixel is rumored to go up to 3300 nits, making it one of the brightest displays ever. For security, Apple still uses Face ID, while Google relies on an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner under the screen. Inside, the iPhone 17 Pro runs on Apple's new A19 Pro chip built on a 3nm process. It's Apple's third generation of 3nm chips, so performance and efficiency should be excellent. The Pixel 10 Pro introduces the Tensor G5, Google's first fully custom chip made by TSMC, also on 3nm. This is a big step away from the Exynos-based designs Google used before. The iPhone finally upgrades to 12 GB of RAM, while the Pixel offers 16 GB. Storage is also slightly different. iPhone models start at 256 GB and go up to 1 TB, while the Pixel starts at 128 GB and also reaches 1 TB. Software is another key difference. The Pixel runs Android 16, which comes with a redesigned Material 3 expressive look and a new feature called Magic Queue. This AI tool suggests actions automatically, like showing your reservation details inside a chat. Apple's iPhone 17 Pro runs iOS 26, which introduces a liquid glass design, new AI tools, and even tighter connections across Apple devices. The cameras are where the competition heats up. The iPhone 17 Pro moves to 348-megapixel sensors, including the telephoto lens. However, its optical zoom drops from 5x to 3.5x. Apple may use in-sensor cropping to extend zoom without losing much quality. The selfie camera also jumps to 24 megapixels. The Pixel 10 Pro keeps its 50-megapixel main camera and 48-megapixel ultra-wide but offers a periscope lens with 5x optical zoom and an impressive 100x Pro residential zoom. The front camera is a huge 42 megapixels, and Google adds an AI feature called Camera Coach that helps frame shots better. Battery life is another area where Google takes the lead. The Pixel has a 4,870 mAh battery paired with its efficient new chip. The iPhone 17 Pro is expected to have a smaller 3,700 mAh battery, though the larger Pro Max model will go closer to 5,000 mAh. Charging is also different. Apple sticks with 27W wired and 25W wireless via MagSafe. The Pixel supports 30W wired and 15W wireless with Qi 2. Plus, its new Pixel Snap magnetic system works like MagSafe and is even compatible with Apple's accessories. The Pixel 10 Pro seems to win on battery life, charging, and zoom capabilities. It also offers more RAM and some clever AI features. The iPhone 17 Pro might not bring as many flashy changes, but it improves its cameras, introduces a fresh design, and brings Apple's strong A19 Pro chip and ecosystem integration. Which one is better? It depends on what matters to you. If you want the brightest screen, stronger zoom, longer battery life, and advanced AI tools, the Pixel 10 Pro is the better choice. But if you prefer iOS, Apple's design, and reliable performance, the iPhone 17 Pro is the safer option. Either way, these two phones prove that the biggest rivalry in smartphones right now is between Apple and Google, and both delivered strong flagships this year.